I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Boy, for Cousins, that's really a simple, strong throwdown. Part of his normal operation.
Edwards for three. The putback. Okongwu with the rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Cousins. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14 and a half a game. The shot's good.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Now here's Wembanyama. Out to McCollum. Houston working the ball around. Williams misses. Brooklyn with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Henderson outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
Henderson hits them both.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
And there's a pick. Pass to Bailey. Rebounded by Cousins. Nets leading by 7. Now Caruso. And here's Okongwu. Now Caruso. Anthony outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cousins with it. McCollum covering. And he makes it. Cousins has got 6.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And Cousins throws it down.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's McCollum. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. Brooklyn with the ball. They've outscored them 16-2. Not slowing down. Quickly outside. Cousins for 3. Misi grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. 11-point game. Pass to Shed. Williams on the wing. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
And Williams is so poised down inside. He just gets it done from anywhere on the court.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. And they're on the break. And here's Shepherd for 3. That one doesn't drop.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Here's Williams. The Nets making their last shot.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Blocked! Lets the three fly. Brooklyn pulls it in. Now Cousins. He's got 10. Pass to Williams. And foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already with his second foul, the coach has a decision to make here.
Nets leading by 11. Anthony feeling it out a bit. And it's blocked by Edwards.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Williams misses.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
And Anthony slams it in.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball in. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Rockets trail by 15. Wembanyama double teamed. Pass to Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Okongwu. Henderson for 3. The shot misses. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Here's the 3. Wembanyama, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help. Yeah, good timing from Shepherd on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
Here's Williamson. The rebound by Allen.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Out left to the wing. Here's Shepherd. And the layup falls.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepherd, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
And here's Okongwu for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Okongwu's got 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Shepherd. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. And Okongwu with the block. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Nets keep it alive. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
Here's Shepard. And another basket for Houston.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Henderson outside. Back to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Pass to Gafford. Christie with a steal. Here's a Kongwu. Kicks it out to Williamson. 4-3. Fires in the triple. He's got 11.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Christie. Back to Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And Zion living up to his full potential tonight. He can be a terrifying matchup when he's playing with energy.
And in today's NBA, it seems like everyone has a three-point shot, Clark. That didn't used to be the case.
You're exactly right, B.A. In the good old days, way back in the day, threes were mostly for specialists. It just shows you how much the game and the players have evolved.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Brian, back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Williamson looking around. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
The drive by Wembanyama. Cousins with the steal. Williamson has the open look. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
It's time, man. Here we go.
So both teams changing it up here. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Double on Wembanyama. There's McCollum with the three. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Anthony with a bucket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Wembanyama screen. Three-pointer. Brooklyn pulls it in.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
.52 seconds left in the second period. There's McCollum with the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. McCollum's got his second bucket on the night. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Wembanyama with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. Cousins for three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And it's Houston's ball. Williams from long range. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Well, you can't let Williams be comfortable. You have to run Jalen off his shots.
Quickly outside. Cousins down low. One on the clock. And Cousins throws it down.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Zion Williamson has been on display for the Nets. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nets leading by 22. Anthony outside. Cousins with the screen. Kicks it to Quickly. Shot clock at 5. With the teardrop. And he lays it up and in. Quickly's gotten his first basket of the night.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
To the right side. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Cousins can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Here's Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark. Nets leading by 21. Down low. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
By Jordi Fernandez here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Let's see what you got.
Here's Williamson. 17 points in the game. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Williamson's got 19 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Houston with another miss. Into the left. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Oh, Williamson throws it down.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
The three from Wembanyama. Brooklyn pulls it in.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get off a shot. Liddell. McCollum. Outside for Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. McCollum on the left side. And stolen by Williamson. They double him with Wembanyama. And here's a Kongwu for 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside for Wembanyama. And stolen by Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Anthony's such a great scorer, really skilled at being able to get to his spots, which makes him dangerous in transition.
Double on Wembanyama. Here's McCollum. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And that's now 8 points for CJ McCollum. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Guys, back over to you.
Locking in. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Timeout.
Here they are, team.
There's a minute 54 left in the third. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Pass to Champagny. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Cousins with it. 16 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. It's hauled in by Houston.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Houston with another miss. Now the Nets with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Wide open. Misi grabs a board. McCollum taking his time here. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. There's the triple. Rebounded by Cousins. Top of the key jumper, no good. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Christie. Timeout called. Houston. And Houston making a change here. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Timeout called. Houston.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Williams from long range drains the triple. Williams has got 11 points. To the inside, and he jams it home with authority.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Rockets. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Cousins. And here are the Nets now. Right wing. Here's Champagnie. Counted from distance. Champagnie's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Williams with the drive. And Williams punches it home.
And that was a vicious throwdown. You know Williams' teammates are going nuts after that.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And Houston has possession. Left side, Wembanyama. Williams from long range. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Cousins. Back to Henderson. Timeout called, Brooklyn. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, no good. And here are the Rockets now. And stolen by Anthony. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
I mean, he moves so well for a guy his size. Zion's ability to run and finish in transition is incredible.
Shot's good by McCollum.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And Cousins throws it down.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Wembanyama screen. Williams with it. He's picked up by Cousins. Wembanyama with a bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Steps back and fires. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Left side, Wembanyama. Now here's Williams. Back to Wembanyama. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball. Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Williamson, right side. To the paint. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Cousins has been absolutely on fire here, and that energy spreading throughout his team as well.
On target from range.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Houston.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Outside Wembanyama. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Anthony. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career. And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Look to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Shoots from the elbow.
Great effort by Wemby defensively.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Houston. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Bailey, covered by Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Great open look there. McCollum's got 14 points here in the second half.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And stolen by Williamson. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. And Anthony slams it in.
Good defensive reflexes from Zion. Sees a chance to force a turnover and turns it into a fast break. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
Only 2 meetings between these teams, so you know they're savoring taking this one against the Rockets.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Zion Williamson.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight. And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
The free throw drops for Anthony. And Anthony drops them both. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. From deep, Wembanyama. Brooklyn pulls it in.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Here's Anthony. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Wembanyama. Missed it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You bet.